This is Brickhead Boy Toy Reviews. Got my package from AliExpress. Simple packaging, roughly $17. Free shipping. Let's open it. And here it is. It kind of looks like something I built and I purchased recently, a couple years ago. Let's take a look. I remember now, this tank here, released by Wange a couple years ago. I built this tank, and that's where the simulators are. Anyways, Battleground Survival and World War II Tiger Tank, even though that doesn't look like a Tiger II whatsoever, by Chaobao. That sounds more like a food company from China. But anyways, it's 372 pieces, set number 5634, and let's take a look at the back. So looks like there is a alternate build 2. You can build 2 smaller tanks, and I'm not sure if there's 2 minifigs. We'll find that out in a second. 2 bags included. Here are all the pieces scattered. So let's build it. Here is a Tiger II complete. Yeah, right. 1 minifigure. According to the book, they fool you. It shows 3, so that's kind of deceptive advertising. They lied. But then you get your brick separator, extra piece, and extra malformed piece too. That's it. Instruction book we saw earlier has your main model build, but also too it has your alternate build with the 2 tanks and the little station, whatever that's called. It says here military supply station, so you could build this one or that one, but I won't build this one because there's no point. There's only 1 minifigure, so I'll just keep it as is. There's nothing really exciting about this minifigure. Just get a printed torso, nothing else. No back printing, no leg printing, and the face looks all wrinkled. The tank is strange looking and unique at the same time, but it resembles too much of the Wange tank I did a review on a while ago. So too similar with just very minimal differences. The threads especially. This one has 4 threads versus 2. There are no stickers, just 2 printed pieces. This is a tile 648. Also on the other side. And you have a bent antenna, which is not intentional. That's just how it came. So nothing too exciting about this tank. And if you look carefully, you cannot align the turret with the body because it's just off. If you look, it's an angle, and put it this way, so there's no way to put it straight. It's not on the right. This is frictioned, so it won't stay in the right spot. See? You do have some features, just a couple of these hatches opening. Then you have a secondary weapon. This can elevate extremely high, almost pretty much very unrealistic. Cannot elevate down. And you just have some detailing in the back, as well as these things for storage. The track rolls very poorly, not because of the build or the wheels, it's because of the Technic pin they use, and they use these with the friction, so that's why it's hard for the wheel to turn. Those are easily fixable if you use Lego pins. You need 12, but that'll take away the stiff wheels and solve your problem to have this move. Here's the tank with a minifigure, and little flaw is you can't move the arms down because this gets in the way, and just the way it's built unless you stand them up. And let's try that. So they're much better. He is a little bit higher though. I just wish that they offered you 2 minifigs because you have 2 hatches with this tank. And again, I was thinking about building these 2, but you only get 1 minifigure, so if they included 2, that would have been nice. So before I conclude my review on this thing, let's compare this to the Wange tank. Here they are, and a top view, you can see the very striking similarities. And side view. Again, I got this Wange a couple of years ago. You can see the dust from it. However, I just saw this on the market for probably a few months ago. So my guess, I'm not too positive about this, but my guess is that this company copied this, or Wange owns Chaobao and they were the same. But these building blocks feel like Wange. It's just very identical, the way the feel of the pieces and the blocks, the pieces just feel the same. So they could be the same company, one owning the other, not too sure. Anyways, let's conclude this review. If I remember correctly, the Wange tank was about the same price of this, more or less, so very similar in price. This one was roughly $17. So if you like this tank, I say go for the Wange tank first if you don't have that yet, because that's way better than this one. But if you like that tank, then you're probably not missing much getting this one. They're just too similar. So your choice, but I would not own both of them unless you really like the look of this tank. I just got it just for the review and the uniqueness of it with the 4 threads. So that's what I have to say about this set. It's Brickhead Boy. Thanks for watching.